Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play Final Fantasy XI mit Alwyb. Wir stehen hier wieder im Sandoria der Vergangenheit und machen die nächsten zwei Sandoria Crystal War Quests. Und dazu sprechen wir natürlich wieder mit Roland. Squire Altenia. Alwyb approaches. Well met, Alwyb. It does my spirit well to see you again. You come at a good time. Squire Altenia is presently briefing me on the latest development on the war front. The main host of the Allied Forces Northern Expedition now marches for Xarcabard. My unit, the Carmine Swallows, has been recalled from furlough and will shortly depart to merge with them. And that is why I come here today, to say my farewells. In this age of tumult, we know not when we meet with loved ones may prove to be the last. We know not when a meeting with loved ones may prove to be the last. Yeah, okay. All will be well, surely. From the bits and pieces of rumor I've scavenged from Kingdom Knights, the Beastman force is in decline, and far from the menacing presence it once was. The Griffith's nose for intelligence is as keen as ever, I see. But a mystery lies amidst the trend of decline, to be sure. Many an eyebrow has been raised over why a great many orcs survived Tephnasia and now prowl the Northlands in force when other beastmen units were nigh annihilated. Tephnasia? Annihilated? Never mind that. 'Tis nothing of significance. That will be quite enough, Altenia. Military secrets are more burdened than privilege, and I would remind you not to afflict others with them. Viscount davon. Please forgive me, sir. I shall practice more caution from now on. It has been a while, Alwyb. Word of your heroic feat against the notorious blowing horde out in Chagna has been battering my ears without cease. Ah, would that I were there to behold the moment the orcs turned tail and ran. Do you not agree, Altenia? Yes. Alwyb was magnificent in battle, so I'm told. Huh. Exenmill's welfare still weighs heavily on your mind, understandably. Yes, sir. We've yet to determine the location of the cardinal stacks. 'Tis true, but take heart, for the hour is still young. The current geometric disturbance obstructs all means of communication, or so the scholars say. That would explain why we've been unable to regain contact with Count Orciat and his knights. But under the Count's astute leadership, 'tis like as not the Cardinal stacks already strike out for Xarcabard as we speak. I too am inclined to optimism. Action before thought is the key to survival, and Exenmill has always held fervently to this belief. The same was true of his father, lad. I am pleased to hear the blood of House Orisha runs strongly still. Thank you for your words, Viscount davon. You too, Roland. I shall try not to worry beyond reason. But I might ask, sir, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company? Ah, yes. That had escaped my mind momentarily. I seek a word with Gisen. Have you not seen her? The captain? She left to have reserved chocobos issued for our unit's journey north, though naught has mentioned of location. This is information enough. I've an inkling as to her whereabouts. Blackbird Lane. Sir, there is time still before my unit's scheduled departure. Might I accompany you in the search of the captain? Why, your company would be most welcome, Altenia. Farewell, Alwyb. Roland, promise me you'll not do anything rash, understood? We promise. Farewell, Squire Altenia. Oh, and should your perchance catch sight of Captain Gisen, let her know to seek out at Blackbird Lane. Ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Egots. It just occurred to me that I am not familiar with Captain Gisen's appearance. However, a short while prior, I did observe a female knight of seemly demeanor conversing with the stable master by the corral. She concerned herself with the number of sure-legged chocobos. Could it possibly have been the captain? Okay, das bedeutet, wir gehen jetzt zu den Chocobo-Stables. So, und da spreche ich direkt mit De Grafo. What's that? Looking for Captain Gisen, are we? Well then, in that case... Captain Gisen? Visitors to see you, ma'am. I don't believe we've met. What would you have of me? The lieutenant wishes to have a word, you say? Alwyb, Roland told us we could find you here. Ah, Captain. We've been searching for you. Squire Altenia? See that you express your thanks to Alwyb here. I had a mind to go to Pickemer's Way to make arrangements for provisions, and am only here still because she came calling. So the chocobos. Aye, all the healthy mouths needed for the journey have been procured. They are being boarded up as we speak. That's wonderful. That is welcome tidings indeed, for we may have need of them sooner than we planned. I presume 'tis for that reason you wished a word with me, Lieutenant? Your perceptiveness served you well, Captain Gisen. Indeed, in the black of morn, a royal messenger delivered word of an enemy spotting a large beastman host passing through Battaglia Downs at speed. Battaglia Downs? But has the region not already been swept clean of beastman presence? Elsewise, the enemy's objective is the sparsely defended of our Xarcabard-bound host, yes. As much as I felt it, few explanations make for a better fit. Very well. A change of plans then. For the Carmine Swallows. Departure shall be pushed forward to the earliest hour possible. We shall strike out for Beaucedine and lie in wait to intercept the beastmen. Altenia relay the news to all squires and have them make ready to march immediately. Yes, ma'am. Alwyb, you're a close acquaintance of Altenia, I take it, and a formidable soldier withal, if my eyes tell me true. The Carmine Swallows would have the honor of your company on this operation. I too shall add my name to the petition. Can we rely upon your battle prowess at Beaucedine, Alwyb? You can count me in. The kingdom, the entire allied force is indebted to you yet again, I thank you. Let us converge directly to at the glacier. Take all care and avoid unprofitable encounters with the enemy as you make your way. Na gut, dann geht's mal wieder zum Beaucedine Glacier. Und da muss ich einmal... Ja genau, dahin. It would seem that Alwyb is always one step ahead of us, Altenia. I believed in my heart that you would come, Alwyb. Thank you. Hastily though we prepared for departure, it shames me to think that we were left in your wake yet again. Well met, Alwyb. Altenia has shared with me much of your exploits on behalf of the kingdom. Suffice it to say, my expectations of you have been raised to lofty heights. Now then, without further ado, let us prepare our rousing welcome for the approaching beastman force. I propose we first dispatch scout to ascertain the enemy's route of passage. I cannot claim to be well acquainted with this region, and would feel most comfortable entrusting this matter to you, Lieutenant. It would be my pleasure. Let us do it this way then. Each reconnaissance squad shall comprise 2 scouts. Captain Zen, if you and Altenia could form the first squad, I would place the western area in your charge. Understood. And you two ladies, I would be most obliged if you could center your activities around the eastern reach of the glacier. Lastly, Alwyb and myself shall tend to the area surrounding the northern tower. This is where the likelihood of the enemy's passages is the greatest. That is all. The remaining troops shall remain here and camouflage our position. Attend me well, one and all. Few in numbers are we. The outcome of this operation rests entirely upon our herding of the enemy to death's door. The key to victory this day is to find and not be found. Remember this always. May the goddess smile upon us. Okay, wo muss ich denn jetzt hin? Ich muss nach I7 zum at west side of the town of I7. I7 ist das ist dann hier. Okay, und da gibt's Colossal Footprints. Okay. Dann gehen wir doch dahin. So, hier sind die Colossal Footprints. Huh. And what might these be? Lo, Alwyb, these footprints. Judging from their enormity, they are that of gigas, I'd wager. But see how several identical sets seem to pace to and fro. Does this not strike you as odd? Alwyb, pretend nothing is amiss. We are being watched from the shadows, likely an enemy scout. Let us interrupt the feed. I shall maneuver to the opposite side while you position yourself within the tower's shade. Await my signal to pounce on the prey. Gun, but whither? Haha, I knew I recognized that earnest expression. Exenmill? It pleased me to see the two of you in good trim. Filiole, Alwyb? Why do I find you standing here before me? Were you not bound for Tefnacia in the company of Count Aurea Shad and the Cardinal Stacks? Huh. The answer would make for a rather lengthy story. To put it simply, Both the reason and means for our foray to Tefnesa have been lost. That is regrettable. And what of the Count and his knights? How do they fare? All in the unit are in hale and hearty. Thank you for asking. As a matter of fact, they are headed for Xarcabard to join with the Royal Knights even as we speak. It gives me heart to learn that that all is well with the Cardinal stacks. Speaking of which, why are you not with them? What business have you here and on your own? Rest assured, I am here not for some frivolous undertaking such as the building of snowmen, and I might ask the same question of you. Very well. A large enemy host has been spotted marching through Patalia Downs. Our purpose here is none other than to lay an ambush. An enemy host? That rings a bell or two. Huh. 'Tis obvious you possess knowledge we do not, and I would thank you to share it with us. I know the enemy battalion of which you speak. In fact, I've been on its trail for quite some time now. The targets of your ambush are elite bloating horde soldiers under the command of one Zogbog. The bloating horde? Bloating horde, you say? The unit led by the Kingslayer, the same that laid siege to Zandoria? This truly bodes ill. Alwyb, I shall take word of this back to camp and await Captain Gisen's return. Thence we shall draw up the finer details of the operation. Meanwhile, I require you to examine the peculiar footprints and report back with your findings. I shall see you back at base camp. What's this talk of footprints? My experience at Wunkal does not lie. These prints belong to Gigas. And not an awful bright herd from the look of things. They've gone and gotten themselves royally lost, the hapless dunces. Alwyb, take cover. The band Big Toe and the big fellow there looks to be a match with a set of prints. Huh. It couldn't be. Alwyb, lend me your ear. Earlier I espied many a promising fishing spot nearby to here. I need you to go there this instant and catch one each of the following: a lancefish, a paladin lobster, and a scatum crab. Oh nein, ich muss fischen gehen. With regards to bait, you'll find that Goliath worm work like a charm. There's a healthy colony of them in a keggy area to the southwest. You haven't time for explanation. Trust me for now. Na gut. Ich muss nach G10. G10. Hier hin. Ach du Schreck, also ganz unten. Okay. So. Machen wir. So, und da müssen wir hin. Oh, ich habe einen Goliath-Worm. Genau, ich würde geraten, dass ich da gleich mehrere Goliath-Worms hole. Weil ich jetzt gleich fischen muss und das ist der Köder. Und jeder Fishing-Versuch bedeutet, ich brauche einen neuen Goliath-Worm. So, glaube ich jetzt. Ich kann gleich mal anlegen als hier Ding. Zack. Ich habe mir schon mal eine Xarcabard Fishing Rod besorgt. Und ein Goliath-Worm. Na gut, machen wir das Stack voll. So. Zack, Items. So, also, dann haben wir mal 12 Goliath-Worms. Gehen die eigentlich noch weiter? Ist ja egal. Und dann muss ich nach Location, nach Paladin Loves Found in Pond. Okay, also hier wird gleich der erste gefunden. Jetzt muss ich mal echt schauen. Wie ging das jetzt nochmal mit Fischen? War das Ability? Stadtteil? Nee. Haha, wie geht Fischen? Also ich habe meine Fishing Rod equipped. Und jetzt /fish. Nee. Das ist jetzt... Oder gibt's hier irgendwie noch einen Befehl? Okay, ich würde sagen, bis zur nächsten Folge finde ich es raus. Dann machen wir hier mal einen Break. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Bis dahin, macht's gut.